of the abducted daughters of Chibok.
Those schoolgirls going for their academic performance tests early in the morning.
Getting nervous, girls.
Tests, once passed, would open the doors to their future.
Faces shining, blouses pressed.
And then, the assault by men who looked like their fathers.
Their brothers.
Their uncles, but not.
Men who would shatter their dreams, if not their skulls.
Rushed, pushed, shoved in the back of trucks, a beginning of a journey they knew not what.
Deborah Abge, Awa Abge, Yurima Ashabe, Manu Mwa Alapangu, Patient Zakwa, Soraya Mal, Stover Mary Dadu, Gloria Mainta.
Hanatu Ashaku, Gloria Dama, Tabitha Pogu, Maifa Dama, Ruth Kolo, Esther Uzman, Arwa James, Antonio Yahana, Kume Muta,
Aisha Ezekiel, Nguba Buba, Quanta Simon, Kumai Aboku, Esther Marku, Hannah Stephen, Rifkatu Amos, Rebecca Malum, Blessing, Abana.
Lariwade, Tabitha Helampa, Ruth Engadad, Safia Abdu, Naomi Dahana, Solami Titus, Rhonda John, Rebecca Kabu Christie, Yahi Rebecca Luca, Laraba John, Saratu Marcus,
Mary Usman, Hanatu Musa,
Naomi
Susanna
Zakaria,
Yakubu,
Juliana,
Mary Sule,
Mai,
Uli Walika,
Soraya Paul,
Saratu Emmanuel,
Jemai John,
Luca Sanda,
Deborah Peter, Juana Yalai, Awa Esuro, Awa
Naomi
Bauchi,
Beatrice,
Soraya
Naomi
Amos,
Luca, Mary
Gabriel
Honda,
Jesus, Mariamu Lawa, Lally Joel,
Rahila Yahana, Ruth Lawan, Laddie Paul, Mary Paul, Esther Joason, Helen Musa, Margaret Watsia, Deborah Jafaru, Filu Dadu, Febe Haruna, Ruth Isaki, Rachel Nkiki, Rafiki Solomon, Marianu Yahaya, Saratu Dadu, Margaret Shitima, Yana Diadu, Grace Paul, Amina Ali.
Halmata Musa, Awagana Musa, Saraya Musa.
Lugwa Sangha, Comfort Amos, Soraya Sangha, Seeker Abdul, Talata Daniel, Rejoice Musa, Deborah Abari, Salome Ho, Mary Amor, Ruth Joshua, Esther John, Esther Ayuba, Mariamu Yakubu, Zara Ishaq, Mariamu Wabi, Lydia Avila, Laraba Yahuna, Naomi Beatrice,
And Amina Ali.
Halmata Musa, Agwana Musa, Saraya Musa.
Wait, Musa? 3 girls named Musa? Sisters?
and Mariamu Musa, sisters, cousins,
Families. Pinda Nuhu, Haka Kwakwi, Rebecca Joseph,
Yana
Naomi
Hobu,
Philemon,
Mariam Musa,
Ali,
Liatu
Joseph.
Habitu,
Mariuma,
Deborah Abbas,
Usman,
Abigail
Ruth
Carr,
Amos,
Tatu
Deborah
Yakubu.
Amos, Christiana
Yadi
Beatrice,
Ibrahim,
Hadiza Yakubu,
Mary
Mary
Ali,
Yakubu,
Saraya Yanga,
Anatu
Yanga Buka, Lydia Simon, Luca Muta, Monica Enoch, Rhoda Peter, Naomi Adamu, Deborah Solomon, Sarah Samuel, Owe, Ndiki, Hawa Mule, Wanda,
and Kwadugu Manu.
Think of the pain left by their parents, whose parents eternal questions.
Where are our daughters? When will they be home? Will they ever return home?
Think of this growing anguish. At what point does the anguish lessen in the not knowingness? 234 abducted daughters, 400 plus parents, 600 to 800 relatives, more than 1,000 people in unfathomable pain, 1,000 holes that cannot be filled, unfathomable holes, 1,000 unfathomable holes. Deep breath. In the year of our Lord, 1501 through 1525, think of the abducted daughters and sons of Western Africa. Think of the pain felt by their parents and those parents' eternal questions.
Where are our children? When will they be home? Will they ever return home?
Think of this growing anguish. At what point does the anguish lessen in this not knowingness? 13,363 daughters and sons, 26,000 parents, untold relatives and community members, well over 30,000 people in unknown pain, 30,000 holes that cannot be filled, not by another, not by words, unfathomable holes, 30,000 unfathomable holes, 30,000.
1526 to 1600. Think of the abducted daughters and sons of Western Africa, Central Africa, and the Horn of Africa. Think of the pain felt by their parents. Think of their unending questions. Who took our children? When will they be home? Will we ever see them again? Think of this growing anguish. At what point does the anguish lessen? 263,043 daughters and sons, 526,086 parents, untold relatives, and community members.
Over 500,000 holes.
Mbrazi, 9 years old. Daze, 7 years old. Munkwika, 7 years old. Zambon, 9 years. Suajine, 8 years. Rafia, 9 years. Alumo, 7 years. Majaka, 10 years old. Ventura, 7 years. Makoka, 8 years. Renard, 8 years. Machata, 8 years. Yankantola, 9 years. Shibagala, 12 years. Surare, 8 years. Mogane, 9 years. Sintaga, 10 years old. Fura, 12 years old. Maluza, 7 years old. Mesante, 12 years old. Pagala, 11 years. Makantonye, 10 years. Shashone, 8 years. Matekwa, 8 years. Miramakwa, 11 years of age. Hey!
1601 through 1700. Think of the abducted sons and daughters of Africa. Think of the pain felt by their parents, of the holes left in their hearts, of the holes left in their communities. Think of this growing anguish. At what point does this anguish lessens?
Aguilera, 18 years. Osukon, 17 years. Okoro, 16 years. Lady Locho, 28 years. Ginny, 28 years. Anna, 13 years. Asili, 16 years. Kanab, 15 years. Tabali, 21 years. Sache, 18 years. Patachuba, 13 years old. Udu, 13 years old. Udu, 16 years old. Humu, 15 years. Udu, 12 years. Eche, 12 years. Ria, 22 years. Hua, 26 years. Ria, 13 years. Aria, 8 years of age. Alagwa, 19 years.
Ghost.
Alaja,
Raiders come
Va,
Baubles thrown.
11.
and still a
Ina.
devastating not
Over.
knowingness.
1,877,631 daughters and
27
sons.
years of age. 3,751,262 parents, untold relatives, and community members.
Nearly
Ulu.
6 million
20
wolves.
years. And Ulu, 34 years. And Ulu, 19 years. And Ulu,
1701 through 1800.
32.
Please think
Ulu.
upon the abducted
28.
daughters and sons of Western
20.
Africa and Central
20.
Africa and the
20.
Horn of Africa.
20
Children,
years.
teenagers,
Tanza.
young adults,
28 years.
apprentices,
Umoja.
farmers,
22
cattlemen,
years.
students of their cultures,
23
artists, artisans, loved
24
ones.
years.
Think
Four.
of the pain
23.
felt by the very
Uncle.
soil
Three.
itself.
Limana.
Who took our children? Who took our people? Who took our future?
Amatara.
6,494,618 sons and daughters. 12,989,236 parents.
Akodi.
Untold
35.
relatives and community members.
Akagomia.
Over 13 million
Akie.
gaping holes in the fabric of the
Ngari.
world.
20. Hudu.
1801,
Super.
1825.
Mona.
Think,
21.
yes, think of the abducted
20
children
years.
of Africa.
Kudu.
Think of the
19.
pain when time after time
19.
no one came home. This
18.
growing pain.
Hana. 15 years.
Why are our
Obiano.
children being taken?
15.
Do they still
Ebola.
live?
13.
What have we
Senegal.
done? What?
13 years.
What?
Suma. 10 years old.
Where are they?
Isugumo. 26. Pugui. 11 years old. Nikoi. 36. Abono. 24.
Here they
Okorai.
are.
29.
Here they are,
Hunu.
right here.
7 years old.
Think of this growing anguish. 1,876,992 human beings
Kosi.
gone.
22 years old.
2,753,984
24
parents,
years old.
untold
Asa.
relatives and
28.
community members
Mama.
reeling in this pain.
Oduwan.
Over 3 million holes.
1826 through 1850. Think of the abducted children of Africa. Think of the pain when time after time not one returns. The growing pain. The landscape of hearts forever change. Why is this happening? What are they feeling? What do their eyes see? Do they see us?
Think, 1,770,979 human beings gone. Gone. 541,958 parents, untold relatives, and community members. Over 4 million people standing with holes in their hearts. 4 million.
1851 through 1866. Think of these abducted children of Africa, children of the Ewe, Sinufo, Dogon, Faye, Farm, Bobo, Igbo, Ashanti, Fulani, Yoruba, all calling out in confusion, bewilderment, anger, fear, real fear. Think of their parents screaming, praying to the ancestors and the gods, come home,
Home.
come home,
Home.
come home,
Come home.
come home. 225,609 gone, missing. 440,218 parents, untold relatives and community members. Over 500,000 people.
500,000 people asking, when will this stop?
Over 500,000 holes.
1501 through 1866. Over 3.5 centuries of enormous loss. More than 12.5 million human beings being taken by force or trade or guile from their homes on the continent of Africa brought to the New World. A loss so great, so very great, its ripples are still being felt on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean. A landscape of loss. Loss, scape.
Philip Curtin, 1969, in his work, The Atlantic Slave Trade, a Census, a conservative figure of 9 million. Joseph Inikuri, 1976, in his work, Measuring the Atlantic Slave Trade, 15 million. Patrick Manning, 1998, in the data set of slave and voyages, 12 million transported, with 10.5 million arriving alive in the Americas.